what's the biggest difference in the Port Authority now compared to the group that you joined 21 years ago?
You noted this in the beginning. We were 5 years into a brand new environment with the Canada Marine Act, CPA. It was the Port Authority of 2004 was not, it was far slower to react. It was more based on, providing the operations that for safe operations in the harbor. That wasn't a big force on, I would say, the development of business and on strategy. That was left up to the terminal operators that had long-term leases, and it it just didn't have the same mandate. It was good people that were involved, but the culture and the vibrancy was very different than today. And so some folks didn't make that transition well into the new, really, I always said this is a government business entity. That's how I view it. And if it had been before 99, I wouldn't have had any interest in joining, sort of what that model was. But knowing that everyone was looking to break out in the whole Canada port system, and it was a really great time to come in. A little frustrating by times for me, and I think perhaps for some people that I was working with kind of some new ideas. And I had to develop more of a value on, quite frankly, on community and on impact and on doing more than just creating wealth, creating bottom line.
Yep.
That was important, but these other things were incredibly important. And so I need to find some of that balance myself, while the Port Authority of the day needed to have a little more interest in, the bottom line, make money so we can invest money,
right,
and make sure that the infrastructure isn't falling apart.
Yeah. So I think the summary is the port you're leaving is very different than the port you joined 21 years ago.
Yeah, and as you say, all due respect to the people that worked then and the people that work now are working in a particular environment that is somewhat handed to them, and in both cases they're sort of doing their job. But the job that's being done today, I think we're an entrepreneurial port. We are low ego, and the 4 years that I've now been working directly with 3 CEOs. Al Soppet, to be remembered with great admiration. Jim Quinn, for all that he did throughout all of those years to courageously sort of move the ball ahead, and now yourself for the next 4 years. We've had the right CEO at the right time for the right job. And I've enjoyed working with each one immensely, but never more than today. This is just,
I appreciate that.
We have a great relationship, and you came in with the experience that you had and the knowledge that you had. Just an exceptional leader. I want to put that right out there.
Appreciate.
And I hope that the port will benefit from many more years of leadership. You're young. You got 25 years left here.
Oh,
so
boy.
we should sign them up right now.